Among the few incidents when I got in trouble, got stuck on the tree, this one was one of the notorious problems I have. Look what happened. This is the nut that was supposed to be sliding on that rope coming down. As you see, this is a very thick rope, the very nice looking rope, very sturdy, but it has a problem. Or maybe I have a problem. I put that friction nut, I hanged a carabiner to it, and that was supposed to hang to my harness. Then, as you can see, I got entangled on the top. So what went wrong? You can figure out what went wrong. I used the wrong nut. This is not, well, I got used to figure out which one works, which one doesn't work. I'm not an experienced climber, so I make mistakes as I go. Now, to use this nut, look carefully at it, you can tell how I made the mistake. Those are the two legs that hang to the carabiner, and this is the fisher, we call it the fisherman nut, that connects the two ends of the rope, so it's like a loop. And here is how you get stuck, and you cannot come down without cutting the rope. In this case, I was able to load the other rope and disconnect the carabiner, so I did not cut it with a knife. But to correct this mistake, you have to change the way that nut works. Let us do it now. You have to change the nut. Here is the two ends of the loop, and here is the way they are tied together. It was a long part of the loop. I have a nut here and another one here. I kept tying it to my use. But this is I'm hanging my weight on it, so this is why you have too many nuts. That's one, that's two, that's three, that's four. What is the problem with this nut? This is a friction nut. The worst thing about it is that it is not symmetric on the loop, so it doesn't squeeze the loop in that devastating situation. So you need to release it. Let us do it again in a nice way, in a way that to make it symmetric, where the loop doesn't get strangled. So I released it here. I released the part of it here with my hand. You have to put a lot of strength to release it. To undo, do the whole thing all over again. So I got the whole loop. Might be too long. And I got the main line. Main line. That is your main loop cord. To do a symmetric pull, the one that worked with me a lot, much better. Here is your line. Here's one loop. Here is two loops, and here is three. To make it symmetric, you pull on both sides, this side and this side. This is the way you can pull. So this way you are not going to squeeze or strangulate the main rope. That is just my suggestion. I might be wrong. If you apply tension to it, yes, looks good. Would it ever squeeze it in that nasty way? I don't think so. Just let us dress it a little bit. There is no way you can bench it here. Of course, nothing is sure until you try it. Do we need to make a fourth one? Can make a fourth one here in the bottom. That should be good. Problem is this is too long. This length is not going to help me. Let me shorten it. Since I already cut that loop is too long. I need to shorten it, so I need to return it back to make another knot in it. I'll make the knot here. This is how it looks like now. So that's the main line. Go to the top here. So that is one. That is two. That is three. That is four. And you take that down. You take that down. You just press it a little again. You take it down, you cross it with this main line. That way. Let me just put a carabiner here and I come back and see what the problem is. I'll just work from that point. Here's a it should be good. That's good. Too much friction, huh? That's good for now.